Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Af'idatul himmah Qurrotul. I want to present my result learning in an intensive course voice and accent. What is language? As a social being, the most important thing is communication. Communication between fellow human beings with a language that can be understood between humans or even in a large group. Language is the main communication tool to express what you want to convey to the listener. Then, the condition for a language to become a communication tool are none other than agreement in a group, or an agreement on the meaning of that language is only understood and understood. What is the most popular language in the world? Currently, the most popular language in the world is English. Why is English a very popular language and is even said to be a global language? Even though there are many languages in the world? Of course, the first thing that can be interpreted from a global language is that it is used by many countries, making a very significant impact in this global era. Let's break down what causes English to become a global language. During the ancient Roman era, it was agreed that a language by several countries to communicate with each other was called the lingua franca. In 1990, it was called ELF, English as lingua franca. Rapidly because many countries were colonized by the British, and even every continent has colonial countries. Like it or not, these countries have to use English. In the cultural theory, namely the division of British colonial countries into three circles, namely the inner circle, the outer circle, and expanding circle. The inner circle is countries that were first colonized by England, and English which was institutional and culture. Then the outer circle is English as a second language. Then the last one is expanding circle. Expanding circle is English as a foreign language. English is becoming very popular nowadays, especially as an international language because it's easy to understand. As a non-native English speaker, maybe the pronunciation of words or pronunciation is not the same as for native English speakers, but for me, it doesn't matter as long as it fulfill the rules in the pronunciation. The meaning is read according to the pronunciation rules, even though it's not the same. The phonemic card is a formula for reading English sentence or word and can compare British accent to American accent. In speaking, we do not only make sound from our mouth, but also some emphasis or stress, facial expression, for even gesture that can be understood by others, which can be studied in the prosody chapter. Maybe there is only a little that can be explained from English as global language regarding the difference of opinion that People who are non-native speaker cannot speak fluent English unlike native speaker. It is not a big problem because over time and lot of practice might improve their pronunciation. There are many things to learn in English, not only vocabulary but also pronunciation and accent, British accent and also American accent. Everyone has the right to choose which accent, but some countries may be the more dominant accent. The more we deepen the grammar of the English language, the more we feel that we are still very unfamiliar with the language. English, when delivered by other countries, it sounds very unique. Like Indian who seem to have a certain accent and Japanese who are very medok in language. But again, it doesn't matter. Learning English is a lot of fun. How can we not see that it's sign water, but in a British accent it's read water? The phenomenon at this time is that the use of English is very widespread among teenagers, and it's very good if it becomes a trend through Western song or other trend. But the current problem is the use of English, which is not good because its use is mixed with language or more the trend of English for Chatsel children is not completely wrong. But it would be nice if you use good and correct language according to the attitude of the language. So, the conclusion from learning English is not only related to the translation, but also the pronunciation emphasis on word and accent must be good or appropriate. Even though they are not the same as native English speaker. Apart from that, learning English is very fun and has benefit, namely in this era, so that we can easily interact with many people in other countries regarding English.